My journey to bridge the technology gap started with a font party. One afternoon, we were finishing up a team meeting, and I asked one of my teammates for the name of a font she had. This little question snowballed into a font party. All of us were adding fonts and searching for new fonts. We were talking over each other and jumping around from one thing to another. We did not notice that one member of our team was getting frustrated. She was not able to keep up with us, and in our excitement, we were leaving her behind. We were frustrated. She was frustrated and asked us a couple of times to slow down, but in our excitement, we just barreled on. After teasing us, she withdrew from the group. This was especially hard because one of the main reasons that I had moved to this team was because they had a long history of collaboration. We not only had a technology gap, but we had a gap in our team. This started a 3-year journey to bridge the technology gap and the gap with this teacher. 3 of us on the team were ready to move and to try new things. We were filled with excitement and wanted Margot, the 4th teacher, to do these things with us. Many times I have been told to bridge the gap, or the gap needs to be bridged. I have heard it in many trainings and even here at UCET. How do you bridge the technology gap? We did not have a solution, but we were willing to try. The first year of our journey, we tried exclusion. This may sound harsh, but Margot was not willing to do anything new or different unless we created, set up, and pushed all the buttons for her. The fable, The Little Red Hen, describes our situation. She wanted the bread, but was unwilling to do any of the work. As you can expect, this created some hurt feelings. We were grumbling about doing all the work, and she was hurt about being left out. Exclusion did not work. The second year, we tried force. We were starting some large projects with technology as a team. Our stance was to force her participation, or she was not going to be allowed to access any of our new material. At first, she said she did not want to participate, and she would not use the new material. We did offer to help and support her, even if she wanted to join our endeavor, but she did not budge. Later in the year, we noticed she was accessing our shared Dropbox. She was also starting to ask questions. Oh, joy! We thought she is coming around. We reached out to her and offered her help. This time, she seemed willing. We were so excited. Forcing her was working, or so we thought. She took one project on. She moaned and groaned the whole time while doing the bare minimum, complaining that she was never going to use it and she was only doing this for us. Luckily, the school year was coming to an end. Force did not work. We tried exclusion. We tried force. Nothing had worked. So the 3rd year we started, we just decided to give up. She could do what she wanted. She was not going to change. The only thing that changed was me. As I began to look at her as a person, watching closely for anything that I could compliment, while doing this, I started to notice that she was making small steps with technology. Then I noticed, hey, she's passionate about writing. So when she offered to help create digital organizers for our writing projects, we jumped on it. So here is my answer on how to bridge the technology gap. First, build a relationship. Get to know what they're passionate about. What are their interests and strengths? Use these strengths and passions to interest them in different technology and methods. Second, notice the small movements that they're making. Notice if they can log into different accounts without difficulty. Notice if they can attach files. Celebrate these accomplishments. Third, let them forge their own path. Let them choose the technology they want to learn. Listen to their needs and help them find the technology that will improve their teaching. They will gain the confidence to try new things. If you show that you truly care about them as a person and are willing to support them, these teachers that are scared and hesitant will come around. Then and only then will they have the courage to try new things, take some risks, and then and only then they will bridge the technology gap.